If you're looking to snazzy up your base, well, I've got 6 great mods for you. On display here is a combination of 4 decorative mods. The mod Buildable Py Props stands for Buildable Point of Interest Props. This allows you to build several of the visual assets here from the previous civilization that you uncover throughout the map. So once unlocked, you can build all of this equipment here, and they do have their own respective decor and materials that it takes to build them. So whether you're looking to add a little chair, maybe a clock, a fancy couch, or just a giant DNA statue, the Buildable Py mod will enable you to build that. Also on display here is the Mosaic Tile mod. This mod here allows you to build up the mosaic tiles using ceramic. Now since ceramic is a higher tier material, it does give you bonus to run speed and a little bit to decor. So it's directly comparable to the plastic or metal tile. Following on the heels of the Buildable Py and Mosaic Tiles is the Steel Ladder mod. This allows you to build ladders obviously out of steel, with a run speed plus 50%, so that is just slightly better than what we get from the plastic tile, but not quite as good as from the fire pole. Providing lighting for this arrangement is the Decor Lighting mod. So yes, this includes little ceiling lamps like that are pretty fancy. I think they look better than the normal ones we have. This really cool lava lamp that actually does move. I mean, who doesn't like a sweet lava lamp? And then if you really want to be fancy, you can throw down a salt lamp. Bam! Just like that. Now to unlock any of this stuff here, you're going to have to research it like anything else. So you can see that the steel ladders are right there with the plastic ladders. Several of the pictures and wall hanging stuff, that's just there with other high culture or Renaissance art. So you can't just build everything right at the very beginning of the game. You actually have to build up to it just like anything else. So I think those are 4 sweet mods right there that have a nice balance and really add a lot to the game. I mean, look at how nice that looks. If your whole base looked like that, sweet. However, there's one other thing that's going on here that you may have noticed when I clicked the wire overlay. And the fact that you can't actually see wires if I do this number. It's wallpaper. So what in the world is wallpaper and how does it work? Well, wallpaper is a decorative background building that if you place it down here will actually cover up things like automation wires, pipes, and all of that stuff. So if you have a very busy area like I have right down here, you can just bury all of that stuff behind a little bit of wallpaper. So that's what it looked like before, and that's what it can look like after. Really, really fancy stuff. Now the wallpaper here doesn't really cost that much, and it really doesn't do anything to adjust the decor, unless of course you're building it out of diamond. And depending on what you're building out of, you can actually change the color of the background tile. So wallpaper is found under the furniture tab right down there at the bottom. It doesn't really cost that much, but then again, it doesn't really do much more than just cover up the stuff in the background. And it also does not work like drywall, so it doesn't really help you out in space. It's not a cheaper drywall solution, it's just something that changed the background color and to cover up your wires. So in case you're wondering, wallpaper is not a way to get rid of the negative decor in an area, like covering up heavy watt wires. If that's there, that's still going to be there. Wallpaper does not affect that. It's really just a visual aid for you and your enjoyment. And depending on what you pick and choose, you can change the color of the background. So you can see how Mafic here is just a little bit darker than ceramic. Now most of these do absolutely nothing for you in the terms of decor, although I think diamond gives you a slight boost, just a very slight boost. So if you wanted to do iron, yeah, you can make it all red back there. So doesn't that look cool? Oh, I love it. Not only is that cool, but it also gives you some sort of, you can color code your rooms if you really wanted to say this room's hot, or maybe this is the equipment room, or if I'm going to have a great hall down here, maybe I use a different color for great hall. So if I looked for sedimentary rock, I could make it kind of bluish. Here we go, this is going to look cool. So this is what it looks like before, and then after I throw down the wallpaper back here, you can see that, that adds something to the game, doesn't it? I think it's so cool. What do you think about it, Victor? Oh, it's so nice it makes you cry. Beautiful. So while these 5 mods can do a lot to make your base look really cool, there's still one thing missing. How do we make our duplicants look cool? Well, as it turns out, there's a great mod for that, and that's called Professional Attire. The Professional Attire mod adds many different outfits that can be built down here in the textile loom. And how this works is they will provide a bonus to your duplicant's job, so +2 to farmers, or if you have a digger's outfit, you'll have +2 to excavation right there. However, that does come at the cost of a -5 decor. So it's not like an enhanced version of a snazzy suit, nor does it replace the snazzy suit. It's there to make your duplicants work a little bit better, but you have to compensate by making the work environment better. So I think there's a nice balance to the different outfits. Not only that, when you look at your duplicants up here, they now have a suit to match their hat. So check that out. I think that adds a good amount of variety to your duplicants. Kind of gives them a specific job so you can put them in a specific area if you really want them to work there, and maybe even color code your rooms. Loading the game without these mods is possible, but as you can see, the equipment is gone and the ladders are no longer there, and the suits are not on the duplicants. So there you have it, guys. 6 mods that'll make your base look absolutely awesome. Thanks for watching. If this looks like the channel for you, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. And as always, stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out. By the way, you can find the link to all of these mods in the description below.